Thank you.
Interrupt my reading, why don't you?
Sorry.
As the bell rang for school to end, I felt my phone vibrate in my pocket. Huh? A text from Dad? I'll be picking you up today. Make sure you're ready to go when I get there. That's kind of a
Why
surprise.
can't we just go back to the mansion?
That's kind of a surprise, Dino. I quickly headed back to my locker and got my things before waiting for Baloney? Baloney and Moo Moo?
Hey,
You did
are
it.
you ready to go?
Now you just
Actually,
gotta say that in a country accent. You're golden.
actually, my dad's picking me up. Terrible.
Really? Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. We'll drive home together next time. Tell your dad that we've got you covered from now on.
Yeah, haha. Alright. Even while I laughed, something didn't seem right. My dad texted me to say this. Why was he going to pick me up? Had I done something wrong? I didn't know. I waved good with another dark screen, Dino. End of episode.
End of episode.
I waved goodbye to Baloney and Moo Moo before heading off to the usual spot where my dad picks me up. I took the time to listen to my music while I waited. Okay, I need to go to another Rise of the Phoenix concert. That's always a good thing to tell yourself. Eventually, I had played the entire album with no one showing up. What the hey? Dad's never late, especially not this late. I quickly dialed my dad's number again, but as soon as I pressed call, it disconnected and read a signal disconnection error. Oh no. What the? No signal error? How do I not have signal? I double-checked my phone.
How do we not have a good internet connection?
Oh my god! It's like
Good luck, we never know.
foreshadowing. It was foreshadowing the internets.
Well, after shadowing, because the internet's already happened.
Yes.
Alright.
Shh. Shush. I double-checked my phone and saw all 5 bars for signal. He must be in a dead zone. Before I could finish.
What's gonna happen?
Oh no! A group of hands grabbed at my hands.
A group of hands.
A group of hands grabbed at my hands, feet, and covered my mouth. I screamed. There's music. I screamed into the hand over my mouth, struggling to pull away from the hands grabbing at my limbs. It felt disgusting and scary. Feeling their hands on me, I needed it to stop.
Hey! Don't dirty up Malix's prey.
Oh no, it's the woman from
Oh, it's
before.
these guys again.
Yep. The voice, which sent a fearful shiver down my spine, whispered into my ear. That wasn't a whisper. That was a yell.
You're coming with me, Miss Anderson.
I couldn't fathom.
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 I couldn't fathom.
I couldn't fathom.
No, you have to say it as fathom now.
I
Fathom. That is
I
what you
couldn't
have to read it as.
fathom what was happening.
Fathom.
But before I knew it, I was blindfolded, and my limbs were quickly tied up. I felt myself being carried somewhere and was shoved into something that echoed the interior of a bus or a van. The doors closed, and off I was taken, unsure of where I was going and why. All I knew was that I was in trouble. All I saw was darkness. I felt numb as I was taken to a place I didn't know of. I couldn't even move my lips to scream. Sounds zipped past my ears. First at the interior of the car, then the outside, then an echoey space with whispers and cackles of people vibrating through it. However, the wrap around my eyes was eventually removed from my face and my bonds were cut. It took a while for my eyes to adjust, but I found myself in a warehouse surrounded by devils, including Malix.
Can we just take a moment to look at all the graffiti on the wall?
Yep. Smoochy.
There's
Barbecue.
barbecue.
Mars.
Power.
Sugar.
I think that says sugar. One says hut.
What does that one on the on the wall say? Is that a P or a D? Is that Dennis?
Dennis?
Dennis Mal?
Where is that?
Towards in the middle. Dennis?
Middle.
Dennis.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Above the Mars.
Above Mars. That
And then
says
above-
MME.
And then above MME.
It says drink.
Does it?
Yes.
It looks like Dennis.
It does not look
Oh,
like
it says, oh yeah, drink. Yeah, Dennis.
Dennis. Okay. I don't... Maybe if you like... I can kind of see it if you look if you put your head on your desk and look at it sideways. I can see Dennis.
Dennis.
But if you look at it normally, it says drink.
Drink. Okay.
Okay.
But I found myself in a warehouse, surrounded by devils, including Malix, who was smirking at me.
Nicely done! I'm sure those little shits will come running to find you when they realize you didn't return to your precious little mansion. They'll search
Is it weird that
everywhere.
he's the only one who curses?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Malix walked over to me. Oh, over. Oh, no, I can't even read now. Just, it's so... The emotions, Dino. Malix walked over and set the barrel of his gun against the skin between my eyes.
It'll be so funny when they find your dead body instead.
Fight!
We're kind of in a peculiar position, though, to fight.
We're fighting him. Come on, we know Taekwondo.
True, but, okay, fighting. No way this was happening. No way I was going to let myself be a victim of this. I gotta remember what was in that book.
What are you whimpering? Are you praying that the boys will come and save you?
That laugh, though. I kept grumbling, trying to remember, and shut my eyes. Studying for a brief second wasn't enough to keep a spell in my mind, but I had to try something, anything. All of a sudden, the air grew still and silent. I opened my eyes and looked around and gasped at the sight. Everything was frozen in time, as if the clocks had stopped and everything had followed suit. Oh look, the background's gone grey.
It's like, no, it's not
Sepia.
grey, it's sepia tone.
Sepia.
That
See,
sepia?
I even say
Is it
words
I don't-
different.
Well, is it sepia, though? I don't know.
I
I
don't
might have been
know.
pronouncing it wrong.
Sepia?
It's sepia sounds better. Sepia sounds like CP.
I can't say normal words, Dino. You know
Okay.
this.
It's okay.
I said fathom as fathom.
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 Come on. If you're gonna say it,
One drink as Dennis. Come on now, Dino. No.
all right. Okay, let's figure out what's gonna happen.
What the? At first, I instantly wanted to move, but my feet were glued to the ground. My voice is going. I guess I couldn't change time and escape from where I was, but I was still lost. What was I supposed to do? A soft wisp of wind made me turn to a floating light purple orb. I stared at it as it glowed, giving off a warm feeling. For some reason, this thing made me feel happy and content, despite the situation I was in. My heart felt like crying, yet I didn't know why. Maybe because you're about to get shot in the head.
Maybe.
It couldn't have been. Grandfather. As I muttered, the orb slowly grew and faded into a spirit of my grandfather, from when I last saw him. I stared up at him, completely shocked that I was correct, and that his form was standing in front of me.
I guess it was a good idea to bring the incubi here after all.
What? Is it really you? What do you mean? My grandfather smiled before patting my head gently. I couldn't feel it, but I knew he tried, so I closed my eyes in acknowledgement before looking at him again.
Sweetie, I'm sorry for not telling you, but I didn't know if you were ready to know.
That you handled demon magic?
Yes.
Yes. Very, very stern. Why? What is there to gain from learning and using demon magic?
It wasn't a matter of gaining anything except knowledge. Through magic, I was able to learn more about the demon world and its wonders. I even met your incubi friends.
You met the boys?
Yes, it was I who helped them come here. But it seems it was at the cost of my life.
What? Why? Why sacrifice yourself like that? None of this made sense. He died to bring the incubi into the human world. Why? Why?
I shouldn't laugh, but that was funny.
My mind was practically screaming in anger. I needed answers. With time being frozen, we had all the time in the world. Why would you die for something like that? Why leave us alone? Why leave me alone?
I wasn't intending to, my dear.
Oh no.
But now that I'm gone, you have a chance to find yourself without anything hindering you.
Oh, okay. What?
Your father had always been so hard on you. I'm to blame for that. He learnt of my studies before he married your mother and pushed me away, promising to never follow in my footsteps. As he was my son, I still loved and cared for him. I helped him in little ways, from paying bills and making sure he had food to come home with by adding money to his accounts. You don't know how hard your father worked to get to where he is now.
I stared, trying to take it all in. It was true that my dad worked really hard, but I didn't realize how rough he had it.
When you were born, I couldn't have been any happier. I tried to give you as many toys as I could, but many of them were tossed away by your father to protect you from me.
Zombie?
Dino?
Zombie!
Are you trying to tell me that I read that and you didn't hear any of it?
I'm trying to say something, but you, stopped being talky.
Oh no. I was listening, but I think maybe TeamSpeak might be dropping. I don't know.
Okay, we're all good. We're all good now.
What were you
Okay.
gonna say?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
And then I was like, Zombie, I miss you.
Oh.
But-
I just,
Okay. Yeah, now I'm just skipping through the backstory.
I thought I would
Okay.
never be able to see
I've
it,
gotten to the point where
but
she
when I
says,
found
why
you
does
on the
Dad hate
street,
you so
I
much?
was
So,
blessed enough
probably
to
a
be
bit
given
ahead.
chance.
okay.
After I brought you back to your
Blah blah blah
parents,
blah. Why does Dad hate you so much? Why put that on me?
your father saw me as a monster. He was afraid I would hurt you. He wanted to protect you from me at all costs, even if it meant becoming a monster to you himself.
You did not know my father. You did not know what he was capable of.
He truly does love and care for you, but he doesn't want you to be as curious as I was.
Curious?
I chose to learn about magic. I grew curious about it. He thought that was wrong, so when I didn't give it up, he shut me out of his life.
Here.
Oh no, Dino. Dino. Dino? Dino? Dino. 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 Roboty Dino. Very roboty.
What is it? Oh.
Almost sound like your
Oh,
voice
no.
is being slowed down, Dino. Like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't know what I can do.
Oh, this is terrible.
I just want to read a book with zombie. Like, that's all I wanted to do today.
just
But-
wanted to read.
That's all I wanted. You know? It's like, I wanted to read, but some people are gonna be like, no. Internet can't. We're not capable of providing you 50 megabits down. That's not gonna happen. It's like, even though you pay for it monthly, it's not gonna be a thing. We're gonna give you 0.002. It's like
Oh, Dino.
so sad.
Oh, Dino.
Hey, we're not breaking up anymore. Sweet, cool.
Uh,
Yay.
Where are you up to?
My head began to spin.
What a stubborn old man.
So I did the only thing I could do. I
That
gave
translates
everything I
as
learned
my
to you,
head began to spin.
including my
Where I'm
hidden
at.
books
I
your
sort of
father
skipped
never
through a
knew
lot of
of.
backstory because I don't care.
My head began to spin. There was too much information. It was all going so fast, despite time not moving a single inch.
I'm just so happy that my curiosity stayed with you.
So my grandfather met the incubi. That seemed so surreal. I could hardly believe it. Yet here was the spirit of my grandfather telling me.
All I wanted to do was fight him. I didn't want more backstory.
We've made the wrong choice. We should have just waited, Dino. It was almost like a dream. So you introduced them to the human world.
That's right. I told them about the wonders of our world, and they all
How
wanted
is this
to come
going
to
to save
experience
us?
it. So I helped them
from
come over
being
and gave
shot?
them everything they needed. They traveled everywhere, and I helped them as they learned more about humans. Then, I
Oh my
suddenly
God.
stopped breathing. I don't know why, but I believe it was because my time was up. After I died, the boys tried to come back. However, Malix attacked them instantly when they crossed his path. I used the last bit of...
So that's why they were in the house. But they said they didn't know about the house belonging to
I
anyone.
never told them it belonged to anyone. I merely told them to head to the estate for shelter until they could learn to live on their own.
If the estate was meant for them, why give it to me?
I never knew your father would move you in so quickly. Even still, you managed to learn of them and learn of the demon world. You even were curious enough to study the magic.
Why not teach me when I visited?
You were too young to understand. I was hoping that you would make the choice to learn on your own when you were ready to handle it. And you did. I'm so proud of you.
What are you
It's
saying?
so much back.
I know. What are you saying? I've barely begun reading it. I don't remember anything.
I will help you remember.
Oh, Jesus. Then my grandfather gently bent down and kissed my forehead. All at once, my mind.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's just all this bloody backstory, Dino.
I know.
My man.
We haven't even gotten to the actual story yet. And we've played like what, 8 hours into this game now?
We haven't got to any romance whatsoever.
None.
No. All at once, my mind began to fill with spells and history of arcane magic, the demon world, and everything my grandfather had known. I looked up at my grandfather again, now able to remember everything and more as he smiled down at me.
Never forget. Make your own choices and do what you need to do.
He's the only
Don't
one who
let
has a
someone
different
determine your
nose.
life for you. If you decide to never look at magic again, I'll understand. But now at least I know it's there.
I'm so glad that's like the main thing you've noticed. Like,
Well, he's just been standing there for like the past 5 minutes. And we've already discussed the graffiti.
Dennis.
So, like, Dennis.
My grandfather then patted my head before turning and walking away. I tried to follow after, still unsure and lost as ever, but my feet remained stuck to the floor.
We're
Wait,
giving her like a map.
please.
You know?
A map. Oh, he's gone. He didn't turn back and he didn't stop walking. Soon, he vanished past the wall, leaving me alone once again. I gritted my teeth, trying not to cry. My mind was filled with both the power to defend myself and a
How
large
is she still confused after he explained that for like 10 minutes?
the large amount of confusion I could never hope to shake off. I could feel the air around me start to move again, so I tightened my hands into fists, trying to push away my concerns. I had to remember I was Malik's captive. I had to escape. After I escaped, I could figure out my life. Soon, the world around me returned to normal. With Malik's mocking me, I closed my eyes and began to mutter a spell from my memory. Yeah, okay, okay.
Read it, zombie. Read it.
I ain't gonna.
Okay,
Is this
fine.
Latin? Spiritus.
Let Cowboy Dino will read it.
Oh, please.
Spiritus Lumine, da fortin to de nim. time.
Beautiful.
Latin?
Oh, it is Latin.
What are you?
Mosquito.
Just the way you said that. Mosquito. All of a sudden, a wave of light burst from my body, washing over the room and pushing the devils away from me to the ground. As the light quickly faded, I shook my head, feeling a small weakness in my legs. Oh dear me. This music. Malix quickly hopped. I hope this isn't like copyrighted or anything, because jeepers.
Oh dear God, it better not be.
Malix quickly hopped up and growled at me, obviously surprised, but irritated beyond belief.
Where did you learn that? I will rip that tongue right out your mouth.
Oh,
Spiritus tenebrum periculum pohibre.
Come here!
Yeehaw.
Malix charged at me, dropping the gun that would never hurt me to the floor, and reached for my face. However, I quickly crouched down and covered my head with my arms, while a dark magic circle appeared under my feet. Oh my god. Above me, a dark shield appeared, blocking Malix from touching me.
How? You're just a human!
A human who knows how to fight back. I pushed against the shield, forcing Malix back before standing. I wasn't some damsel in distress. I could fight for myself.
That's what we discussed like 10 minutes ago.
I shook out the sudden appearance of numbness in my hands as I glared at Malix, challenging him once again to come at me. Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro.
No! Stay out of it!
Wait,
Kill this
wait a
thing.
second.
My own two hands, one
Was
way
that someone
or
else?
another.
That was someone.
That was someone else. As commanded, Eris stood away from us along with the other... we don't even know... Okay. Hi, Eris, whoever you are. Along with the other devils, the group watching us was lost in intrigue.
I think
as
Eris is the other, is she devil.
Is the she-devil. As I stood up against
think
their
so.
leader.
Oh, you must think you're some tough shit since you know some demon magic. Well, guess what,
so
princess?
cursy.
I know.
Demon magic consumes energy. I can play this all day, and when you finally lose all your energy, your ass is grass.
Your ass is grass.
Yeah.
I glared, knowing that what he said was true. I couldn't hold out forever. But I definitely had the energy to last a while, until someone found me, or until I could overpower Malix somehow. Malix charged at me once again, causing me to run backwards to keep some sort of distance. I could feel energy wanting to shoot out of my hands, so I pointed my palms at Malix. Light purple spikes suddenly began shooting from my hands, forcing
Yeah,
Malix to skid
suddenly.
back.
He didn't even
Suddenly.
say anything. It just zap,
Zap.
zap.
Oh, those laser effects. I had
Oh, that's
terrible
cool.
I had terrible aim. Only able to scratch the edges of his body, with one or two actually stabbing into his shoulder and legs. Malix growled, pulling them out and throwing them to the ground.
Quit playing around,
Wait, what?
Malix.
I thought they were lightning
I don't know what they were. They were things.
thing. Okay.
I lowered my hands, feeling the numbness run up through my veins to consume both my arms. I began to pant, desperate for some relief before continuing. Malix smirked at the sight. Oh, for the love of God, please someone find me, I prayed. I hoped that I wouldn't have to keep fighting. I was becoming desperate. Well, if she could just get past them, like get behind him, she can run out that door there. That giant opening in the background.
Mhm.
What made everyone in the warehouse drop off fight? What made everyone in that warehouse drop off fighting faces was the screeching of police sirens coming closer to our location. Malix smirked even wider.
It's time to have fun, boys. Make sure you kill them all.
The devils all seemed to get excited and started to walk past us to meet with the cops. But a loud finger snap stopped them and made them turn around. Malix and I looked to see Eris with her hand in the air post-snap.
Mm-hmm. She means business. No.
Yep.
What are you doing?
He enough, Malix. We've wasted enough time in this stupid town. I'm getting out of here, and I'm taking the rest with me.
I didn't know whether to laugh or not. I bit my tongue as Malix got angry again.
Like hell you are. Boys, do as I say, or else.
None of the boys moved. Eris snapped her fingers again, causing the boys to rush back past her and out the other way from the warehouse.
Malix, it's over. You can't even beat a human girl. You're losing your powers. Lower devils only follow higher-ups that actually have power.
Shut your mouth!
Malix summoned his gun to his hand and shot multiple times at Eris, who somehow managed to teleport away from the shooting line and reappear by us. She shook her head, letting out a sigh, before grabbing Malix by the neck and pulling him off of me. Malix started to choke as Eris stared coldly at him.
All this for a bunch of pretty boys. You must be stupid and desperate.
This is all so strange. Eris looked to me, making me tense up.
Human, I suggest heading home to your pretty boys. You don't want to get involved in a supernatural investigation. It's a pain in the ass.
She then turned back to Malix, glaring daggers into him as he glared back at her.
You really think women are weak? Let me fix that, sweetie.
Did she kill him? No. And with that, Eris vanished into the shadows, taking Malix with her. As I was left alone, the police siren stopped. I looked over to the open passage to see the incubi with a large police siren megaphone, staring at me in surprise.
Where is he?
The Scooby
swear I'm
Gang.
gonna-
That was Sam's angry voice.
Yeah. He's gone. Eris took him and left. They won't be coming back. It was all so
Yay,
surreal.
they're gone.
Yay!
Yay.
Now more backstory, more than likely. It was
I
all...
don't want more backstory.
You're gonna get it, Dino. Just accept the backstory.
I don't want... It's been 8 hours of backstory.
It was all so surreal. I was helped by a devil, but I quickly shook off the feeling. I was alive, and that's all that mattered. I fought to stay alive, and there I was. The boys tried to question me.
Zombie?
Dino?
Zombie?
Dino? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, Dino!
You're being all like... Hey.
Dino! Oh no.
Zombie?
Dino?
Zombie?
Dino?
Connection lost.
Oh no.
Connected.
Zombie!
Dino?
Zombie! Yeah, you're back.
Where did I read
Okay.
up to for you?
It was also... Dino?
Dino? It was also surreal. Okay.
Yep.
I already read past that and like 3 other things up into the one.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll skip ahead.
It was also surreal. I helped by a devil, but I quickly shook off the feeling. He was alive and all that
Oh.
mattered.
Yeah.
I fought to
Oh,
stay alive,
okay.
and there I was.
Speedrun.
The voice tried to question me, but James cleared his throat, catching the attention of his brothers and me.
Let's just get you home, miss. There's nothing more to see here.
All together, we began to walk out the warehouse back home. There was no way in hell anyone was going to find out about this. It was over.
And so is the episode.
Oh,
Oh, that outro though.
that
outro.
outro.
That outro.
That outro.